Hi, my name is Billy Doyle. Welcome to Inline and In Shape, the ultimate fitness and safety instructional course on inline skating. This tape will not only help you to enter, but to master the world of inline skating.
Watch me skate. Watch me skate.
Training with my friends and I will not only help you to learn the basics, it will teach you to skate with both form and power, lifting your skating to a higher level. The main lessons contained in this program are broken down into 5 units: basic strides, braking and T-stops, turning, advanced striding, and transitional turning with back skating. Don't try to digest the entire program in one sitting. Each of the units has individual drills contained within it. Practice 2 or 3 of the drills as you skate. Then go back and review the corresponding unit again, adding new drills only when you have mastered the previous ones. You must develop confidence on your skates and in yourself as a skater. Take time and don't get frustrated when things don't go right. The key is progressive repetition of the principles we are about to outline. If you pay close attention and practice everything we show you in this program, both your skating and your fitness level will improve dramatically. Inline skating is one of the best low-impact workouts around. It will positively affect your heart, legs, thighs, buttocks, back, and stomach. So leave all those crunches, squats, stairmasters, and other miserable routines behind, and get in line, get in shape. This stuff is incredibly important. That's a fact. Anybody that tells you anything different is dead wrong. Here's my buddy Paul. He's going to hook us up with all the information we need to know on pads.
As Billy says, safety gear can be even more important than the skates themselves, and it always costs a whole lot less than a trip to the emergency room. Wrist guards are probably the most important single purchase that you'll make. Your hands are your first line of defense in a fall. Instinctively, they go out to the front, to the sides, to the back, depending on the direction of your fall. These hard plastic inserts are specifically designed to take the brunt of the impact. They'll help prevent broken wrists, and they'll also keep the road out of your palms. Wrist guards come in a variety of sizes from small to extra large. A wrist guard should fit snug, but it shouldn't be so tight as to cut off your circulation. So make sure you try before you buy. Knee pads are designed to protect secondary impact areas. A knee pad like mine with a hard plastic shell are probably the best kind to get because they have a tendency to slide on pavement. And when knees come up against pavement, they always lose. A good knee pad, again, should fit snug, shouldn't ride up or slide down when you're skating. Don't forget your elbow pads. Elbow pads can become a primary impact area, especially if you don't get your hands out quick enough. Again, they should fit snug and they shouldn't move around at all. Last but not least, helmet. You should always consider wearing a helmet if you're going to skate in traffic, if you're going to do tricks, or if you're going to skate at speed. Most manufacturers make a good helmet for skating, but if you have a bike helmet at home, that'll do. A good helmet should fit snug and be nice and light. Now, it's always your choice. Consider wearing a helmet. I do.
Beat on the drums.
To begin skating, you must learn how to take basic strides. Start by bending your knees and pointing your toes out, like duck feet. Push out to the side and back, out to the side and back. Remember, you're skating, so you're taking strides. You're not walking, so don't try taking steps. Taking steps won't get you anywhere. The key to smooth skating is pushing and gliding evenly. Push out to the side with your right foot while gliding on your left. Return to center and push out with your left. Proper posture is very important. You must maintain a loose athletic stance with your knees bent and leaning forward. Push and glide smoothly and evenly. Now that you know how to start, we will learn how to stop. It is important to learn how to use your heel brake properly to develop confidence in your skating. First, we will pattern out the braking motion. Once again, leaning against something is helpful. Start with both feet parallel. Glide your right foot forward while putting upward pressure on your toe and pressing down with your heel until it locks against the pavement. Do this a few times until it feels comfortable.
How's my posture?
Not bad at all. It is important not to try and sit up too straight or lean too far back, because both can throw off your balance. Bend your left knee, extend your right foot, and sit a little bit forward. Practice it a few times until you feel your most comfortable balance point. In this drill, we will take 2 strides and then brake. We'll brake after every 2 pushes as we go straight across.
I keep turning. I can't seem to stay straight.
Well, Lee, that's because it's very important to keep your feet parallel and pointed straight ahead. If you point your foot to the outside or in either direction, your body is going to swing that way. So remember, try and keep your weight centered evenly, your feet parallel and pointed straight ahead. Start off at this pace and then double it to 4 strides and then a brake. Continue this way until you feel very comfortable using your brake. This is the 10-point brake drill. The idea of this drill is to skate smoothly to the cones and do a nice clean brake stop. First, Chris will start, and when he gets to the second cone, Lee will follow. Nice and smooth, Chris. Very good. Notice how Lee stops in a nice straight line now that she keeps her feet parallel and pointed straight ahead. Also check Lee's posture. Her upper body is fairly straight from her hips to her shoulders. This helps her to maintain nice, smooth balance. Now we're going to learn another way to stop. It's called the T-stop. Once again, we're going to pattern it out first, holding onto the bar. Start with your feet parallel. Lift your right heel wheel and glide your right skate back on its toe. As you plant your right blade back down, it's important to transfer your weight into your right leg to drag you to a full stop. You have to pay attention to distributing your weight evenly across the blade from heel to toe. Do this over and over again until you feel comfortable with the T-stopping motion. We're going to start off with the T-stops the same way we did with braking, by taking 2 strides and stopping. Once again, after you get comfortable with stopping on 2 strides, double your striding distance and continue at this pace. Now we're going to do the same 10-point braking drill for T-stops. Once again, the idea is to skate straight at the cones and do a nice, clean T-stop. Notice how Jennifer's feet are perfectly spaced and pointed straight ahead. See how Roger's got plenty of bend in his knees? Notice how my skates are about 4 inches apart, my knees are bent, and my feet are in a perfect T position.
You just turn like this.
In this drill, we're going to learn how to extend our feet to set up for the gliding turns. We're going to take 2 strides, and we're going to extend right and then left. Extend right and back to parallel. Extend left and back to parallel. Extend right and parallel. Extend left and parallel. And right and left. Okay, now we're going to learn how to do gliding turns. Once again, holding on to something and patterning them out first makes it easier to learn. We're going to start off with a right turn. If you extend your right foot forward, point your knees into the turn, and pressure the inside edge of your left skate, you'll glide around to the right. Okay, now let's do the motion for a left turn. Extend your left foot forward, point your knees to the left, and pressure the inside edge of your right skate. You'll glide around to the left. This is the zigzag drill. The idea of this drill is to skate straight at the cones and make nice gliding turns around them. Watch as Roger skates to the cone. He'll go parallel, now extend his right foot and glide straight around. Vince, as he extends his right foot, glides right around perfectly.
Oh, you do that so good.
First few times you do this drill, just go nice and slow. Concentrate on making clean gliding turns. Each lap of this drill, you'll do 12 gliding turns. After you do this drill 10 or 15 times, you'll start to get the feel of making a proper turn. We shall walk you through the crossover motion by starting off with the step-over drill. Take 4 steps to the left. And now back. Paul's having a little bit of difficulty with this because he's not bending his knees enough. The more you bend your knees, the more extension room you get, and the easier it is to do the step-overs. Let's try this again, and Paul, bend your knees a little bit more this time.
Look at me now.
See how much easier that makes it?
I know you're gonna dig this.
Watch as Roger skates into the circle. He will extend his right foot and point his knees, just like he's making a gliding turn, and then step over into the crossover motion.
As we begin our crossover turns, we start by transferring our weight onto our turning leg. In this case, the turning leg is my left leg, and I slowly bring my right leg over, transferring the weight and putting it down. It's the same for your left leg, as we'll show as you go into this circle. Start by turning, transferring your weight to your right leg, and lifting your left leg over the right, setting it down slowly. Don't rush it. Taking your time and doing it slowly will allow you to make nice, smooth laps. Don't try to pick up too much speed at first. Concentrate on making clean, fluid turns.
racing, it is very important to develop a clean, fluid stride. Proper leg extension and glide timing are essential. New skaters should concentrate on developing a steady push and glide motion before trying to make full extensions. Longer leg extensions tend to throw off your balance, so make sure you feel confident and your strides are smooth before trying them. The basic dynamics of a stride are to coil your leg, push to release it, and follow through by extending. By bending your knees and getting low to the ground, you can get a better push and achieve more stride distance. You can also use your upper body to power through a glide by swinging your arms from side to side in a steady motion. Kick and extend your leg, placing most of your weight on your heel. Glide and then kick with the other leg. When skating for speed and distance, it is critical that you maintain a steady rhythm to your stride. Push and glide smoothly so that you make proper use of all your energy.
Work your body, work your body, work your body to the beat.
Now we're going to learn how to make pivot turns. The pivot turn is the best transitional turn you can make to go from forwards to backwards. As always, we're going to pattern them out first. Use your partner to help steady yourself. First thing you have to learn how to do is get on your toe wheels. Use your calf muscles to lift up your heels, go up on your toes. After you practice this a few times and feel comfortable, move on to the next drill. We call it around the clock. We start off here at 12 o'clock and pivot to 3, and pivot to 6, and pivot to 9, and pivot back to 12. Watch as Roger does it. This is a drill that requires a lot of repetition. It's not very easy. Do it over and over again until you feel comfortable going just 90 degrees. At that point, try and pivot a full 180 degrees.
Work your body to the beat. Work, work.
After you've practiced the drills many times and feel completely comfortable doing a 180-degree pivot standing still, then just take 2 strides and pivot. Now that you know how to get backwards, you have to learn what to do when you get there. The easiest way to back skate is to do swizzles. Start by putting your toes together and pointing your heels out. Pull back with your legs using your calf muscles. Allow your skate blades to cut semicircles. When you get to the back of the circles, click your heels out and pull off again. Try to take nice, smooth strides. Now you will learn how to make single C-cuts. It is easier to learn these with a little bit of momentum on your side. So start off by taking 2 strides and then pivoting into a backwards glide. Double C-cuts will give you a more powerful backward stride. Again, start off by taking 2 pushes and pivot into a backwards glide. ISA, the International Inline Skating Association, has written their Rules of the Road, a detailed 10-point outline for all skaters. Number 1, wear appropriate safety equipment, including wrist guards, knee and elbow pads, and a helmet. Number 2, stay alert and be courteous at all times. Number 3, control your speed. Number 4, skate on the right side of roads, paths, trails, and sidewalks. Number 5, overtake pedestrians, cyclists, and other skaters on the left. Use extra caution and announce your intentions by saying, passing on your left. Pass only when it is safe and when you have enough room for both of you to be at full stride extension. Number 6, Be aware of changes in trail conditions due to traffic, weather conditions, and hazards such as potholes, water, storm debris. When in doubt, slow down. Do not skate on wet or oily surfaces. Number 7, obey all traffic regulations. When on skates, you have the same obligations as a moving vehicle. Number 8, stay out of areas with heavy automobile traffic. Number 9, always yield to pedestrians. Number 10, before hitting the road, achieve a basic skating level, including the ability to turn, control your speed, brake on downhills, and recognize and avoid all obstacles. Keep these 10 points in mind. Keep your eyes and ears open, and skate safely and skate smart.
Watch me skate. Watch me skate. Watch me skate. Look at me now. Give us some of that power. Watch me skate.
Okay, there you have it. Your basic course on inline skating is now complete. Watch this tape and practice the drills as many times as you need to until you have mastered all the concepts we have put forth. Remember, don't try and learn too much too fast, because in no time at all you'll be in line and in shape, cruising around to all the hottest skate spots in your town. Who knows? We may even run into each other skating around the streets of New York. Thanks for watching the tape. Have fun.